Oh, we're live now. It says live. Okay.
We're going live.
Okay. This, people, everyone, is a Christmas miracle. Because as you might have seen from a few of our earlier posts, we were having some technical difficulties here, even though we've done this many times. All these companies that keep changing their settings. Anyway, happy holidays. Welcome to the Satellite Sisters Holiday Wrap Party, sponsored by Cooking with Liz. This is our first big ever sponsorship deal at Cooking with Liz, so we're very, very excited to be in on this big what promises to be a spectacle. Okay, so I'm Liz Dolan. I'm in my kitchen in Santa Monica, California. You all know the Cooking with Liz set. I'm going to throw it over to Colin and Lian in Pasadena. Oh, we're live now. I'm in my kitchen in Santa Monica, California. Yeah. It's always super behind, so you just have to try not to look at the actual Facebook page.
Yeah.
So, okay, so I've thrown it to Lian and Colin. Go for it.
Okay, sorry. We had to move the delicious pate because the dog was about to eat it. So I'm sorry. She just came from her dinner and she was digging into Claire Tansey's delicious mushroom pate. I'm Lian Dolan in Pasadena, California. This is my son, Colin.
Hello.
Viewers will know him from last year, where he started with, it seemed like a simple cocktail, but this year he is going to step it up a notch. All right, Colin. This is a flaming drink. What's the situation? What's the story behind that?
It's less of a flaming drink and more of a flaming preparation of a drink, as there's no fire in the drink. It's just a lot of fires required to make it.
Okay.
So this is called a brulee bowl or a diabolique, and it comes from, there's a bunch of like old school cafes in New Orleans that do this. And basically it's a dessert drink. It's brandy and coffee and simple syrup, but it is prepared in a flaming bowl. And that is
now that sounds like a holiday.
Yeah. So it's for the most part not that many ingredients, coffee and brandy. So this is some brandy I didn't make, but you want to make what's called a Brulot mix, which is cherry brandy mixed with regular brandy. And then you soak that overnight in cloves and orange peels and lemon. And then the next day you have this delicious Brulot mix.
That smelled delicious. I didn't taste it, but it was delicious.
Yeah.
In my refrigerator. Really good.
And so the way this drink is prepared, it's a lot of fanfare, but you're gonna want a fireproof bowl and a fireproof surface to set fire to. And then you're going to start by just...
That's a lot of the uses of the word fire there, Colin.
Yeah, there's a lot of fire here.
And a fire extinguisher. And none of this we owned yesterday. This is actually a pizza pan. This is our second attempt at bowl. And now we bought a fire extinguisher just for the holiday party.
Yeah, which is how you know it's a good party. And so you want to do 2 ounces of the Brulot mix for every drink that you are serving. So this is six 2-ounce pours, so it's 12 ounces of the Brulot mix. And that is just gonna go into the bowl. Okay, so the other thing you're going to need to do while preparing for this drink is to get a orange peel and cut it into a spiral. And then that's going to be studded with cloves at about a 1-inch interval. There's a lot of prep is all I can tell you doing this. Is a lot of prep. There's a lot of trips to Total Wine in the supermarket. And yeah. So now that the Brulot mix is inside the bowl, you want to prepare your orange peel. I would recommend putting it on a rather long fork. So now that the Brulot mix... You're going to be pouring...
There are just so many ways to hurt yourself doing this.
You're going to be pouring flaming liquid down the orange peel. So, let's light stuff on fire. There's not a lot else we can do beforehand.
This is coffee that we pre-made. hot
Yeah.
coffee.
So you're gonna want to pre-make coffee, pre-make the Brillo mix, pre-cut your orange, and then this is some Don Q 151 rum. This is not going in the drink. This is just the fuel for the fire we're about to light.
Oh, fuel.
No, I wouldn't pull that out yet.
Didn't mean to.
So you want to be very careful while you're pouring this out because it is very flammable. It's a dangerous substance. You good?
I'm having some trouble with the fire extinguisher.
I would keep that far away.
I didn't mean to pull the plug in.
Oh my goodness.
Okay.
All right.
So he's putting the fuel on the pizza pan.
On the pizza pan. You don't want this. It's not, you're not going to set the drink on fire yet. And after pouring the rum, you want to make sure to clean up any stuff you spilled onto the table.
So the whole thing doesn't catch?
Yeah. There's a reason we're outside on our back patio. So we don't.
Oh, I hadn't even noticed that. Nice.
Yeah, no, we're not inside. That's
No.
why I like wearing like a poncho and stuff because it's chilly.
Okay. Okay.
This is exciting. We have lots of people watching now. I can see the comments. This is good.
Okay.
Everyone's saying, go, Colin.
Oh, can you see that?
No.
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah,
It's flaming on our
see
side.
the blue flame. I can see a little.
Oh, I
Okay,
can see that. Yes.
All right. So
My God. Okay.
you're going to take the orange peel. You're going to take some brandy.
Oh, shit.
You're going to light the brandy on fire.
Okay. Okay.
Fire?
I can't tell.
I can't tell either.
Kind of tickle. Let's see. Is that okay?
And then you're going to start to pour the brandy down the orange.
God, careful.
I'm being careful.
Okay.
This is so exciting.
Colin, I'm going to send you like fireproof gloves for Christmas.
There's a reason I got a very long barbecue fork to do this
Okay.
and not something else. The brandy's having a little trouble catching.
It's not catching.
Oh, there it goes. Lian, some of the viewers are commenting on your expression of concern. At the look on your face.
I don't know why she looks so nervous. It's kind of ridiculous a little bit, right?
I think Colin looks like he knows what he's doing here.
Yeah, totally. How many times have you made this before, Colin?
Oh, I've never made this before.
All right. Oh, okay.
So the bowl is now on fire inside.
Yeah. Oh,
So
yeah.
we're
It's on
picking
fire
up-
inside.
You can see some of the
It's
burning
outside.
brandy.
Okay. Oh,
And then you're
gosh.
just gonna
Yeah.
Pour it down the
Okay.
orange.
I bet that smells delicious.
It really does smell good. Oh, the whole bowl's on fire.
Yes, it is.
Yep.
Lian, stay back, sister. I don't
I
want that
have-
poncho to
She's
catch.
got the fire extinguisher.
Yeah, maybe you
So-
should spray the fire extinguisher on your poncho. Yeah.
So you can see that
Whew.
when you cut your orange, you're going to cut a thick peel. Unlike most of the time when you cut cocktails, you need some weight to it.
Okay, Colin,
Oh.
when you say when we do this ourselves, I just want you to know nobody in the Facebook group is going to attempt to do this.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
But you can see now the orange peel's on fire.
can
Yeah.
you? It's
Yeah.
really burning away here. It's really. Oh gosh. Okay.
You can see the cloves are
Yeah.
catching. She's very stressed out. I really don't know why.
I'm not sure I understand. So is this making the drink or?
Yeah, so this is really going to be infusing the brandy with like cloves and orange.
And
And
fire.
because this is a hot drink,
Infusing.
because it's a hot drink, you really want like, yeah, that's
Oh, look
showing
at that.
up, right?
Oh yeah. Oh,
You can see too the cloves are starting to catch
Yes.
Fire.
smolder.
Everything is starting to catch fire. I guess that's good.
Did you have to get a permit from the city of Pasadena for this?
So yeah, so this is really just going to infuse a lot of oil from the orange into the.
I bet that will be nice. Yeah.
Oh, wow. Okay, now we're getting.
Oh, yeah,
now you can
embers
see
are-
it burning.
That's a concern. Embers.
So when you're putting this out,
Okay.
this is how you get the correct ratios for a brulee bowl. Is you pour in as much coffee as it takes to extinguish the flame.
Okay. You don't see that in instructions very often.
Oh, wow. Oh my gosh.
This is so exciting. I'm so glad we got this Facebook Live to work.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
Do we need ice?
Hot coffee.
Yeah, there's still quite a bit of flame coming out of the bowl.
Oh my God. So Colin, you have no idea how many fans you have in the group now. You know, Sarah says Colin should be on the Food Network. That's it. Oh, Heidi says her husband is totally going to do it. Okay. Joanne says, this is hilarious. My son gave me a hard time when I asked for an amaretto sour. He should see this.
Almost out. I feel like it's almost out.
Oh, Sharon's son does a flaming wine bowl.
Oh,
Okay.
flaming wine bowl. That sounds good. Okay.
All right.
Okay,
Colin,
well done.
Colin,
Colin
amazing.
Treidler.
Amazing.
She was very worried I was going to burn down the house, I think.
Yes, she
I thought
was.
you were gonna
Yes,
burn your
she
face.
was.
I didn't want you to burn
Okay.
your face. I don't
Yes.
know.
Okay, so when are you going to drink it? Are you going to sample it?
So the last ingredient, this is a dessert drink. And so you're going to want some demerara simple syrup, which is just 1-to-1 ratio of demerara sugar and simple syrup and water. And then you heat it. And then you're just going to want to pour in to taste, really, like regular coffee.
Okay.
Yeah, I always make my coffee like this in the morning. This is my regular coffee, Colin. You knew it. Yeah.
Is there whipped cream?
There's not whipped cream.
Good. Oh, now I'm kind of curious about this whole operation.
Lian, can you imagine at your next party making this for a group of people? That would be.
Just go, does anyone want coffee? Oh, I'm going to make some coffee.
I think Colin needs a rolling cart for this plan.
I'm sure at Antoine's.
That's what they do at Antoine's and Cafe.
Of course
They will
they
give
do.
you
I
some
saw
rolling
that on
cart.
YouTube. Yeah.
Yes.
They just roll around to the table and they do a tabletop.
I don't really know how hot this is going to
Don't
be.
burn your mouth.
So we're just going to take a little sip.
So Lian, Andrea is happy that you've calmed down now that the flames
Oh.
are out.
It's a very good temperature. That's delicious.
Oh, can I'll take a little sip.
Okay.
Oh, look, we even have the espresso cup someone gave us for our wedding and we've never used. So 29 years later, really thank you, whoever gave it.
Meant to be. Meant to
Well,
be.
first you had to have a 20-something son who could make the drink. So,
Ooh.
you know.
Ah, merci.
Cheers.
Oh, wow, it does smell delicious. Oh my gosh.
Okay.
Oh, it's really good.
Okay. Okay, we have posted. I see people are asking.
Oh my
for the names
gosh.
of everything.
It's really good.
It's really
Oh,
good.
wow. It's
So
delicious.
Colin, what's it called again? Café Boulot Diabolique.
A brulee bowl or a diabolique is also what it's called. Yeah.
Diabolique.
So you
Okay.
can get, traditionally it's served in specific glasses for this drink, and they all had like little devils on them. And that's why it's called a diabolique, because it's a lot of fire. So it's not
We
really
get the
pretty as far.
imagery. We get it. We get
It's
it.
a lot more devil imagery.
Yes.
It's
Oh
really
my
good.
gosh. Delicious. I mean,
Okay. Bonnie Jean wants you to describe the taste, if you can.
So it's really orangey, because like you're infusing the brandy with orange. You're obviously pouring flaming liquor over the orange. And so it's sort of like more orange forward than coffee forward. The
Yeah.
coffee is like an undernote.
right,
And
right.
it finishes with coffee, but it starts with like orange and brandy.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
All
So
right.
if you like Grand Marnier, like think of Grand Marnier to the next level.
Okay.
So because it's just, yeah, it's really good. And it's just the right amount of sweetness with that simple, what was in this again?
It's Demerara syrup. So it's Demerara sugar, which is like the brown raw sugar that you would get. Like sugar in the raw is what I use to make this. And that is like a Demerara sugar.
Okay.
Okay. People are really admiring this. Dawn had a similar coffee made after dinner in Mexico, but they used tequila in it. And she can still remember how delicious it was. But our sister Monica says, you two will be up all night. I don't know. That feels like this is exhausting.
I know. That's why I was like, oh, I don't want the coffee drink. I'll be up all night. But
I'm having a second cup.
Okay.
So.
Okay.
Okay. While you're doing that, I'm moving on to the next drink, which can be either alcoholic or non-alcoholic. And that is the cranberry mule. Oh, Julie, you have your Moscow Mule cup.
I do. And I just want to stay right from the beginning. Although I lived in Moscow for 5 years, I have no idea. I have no information about why this is called the Moscow Mule or why it's in a copper cup, but it's a tasty drink. Yes.
So I bought myself a copper cup. And then after I did it, I thought, well, I should have probably brought two. Like, am I really going to ever be sitting around here alone drinking mules? Maybe.
Yes.
You pull one cup.
If 22 is anything like 21 or 20, it might come to that. Just me and my mule every night. So, okay, so here's what goes into the mule. This was also posted on the in the Satellite Sisters group. So this is 2 ounces of vodka, 1/2 ounce lime juice. I already squeezed lime into this. 1/2 ounce rosemary simple syrup, which I made, but I want to show you the investment I made to make the raspberry simple syrup. I bought a rosemary holiday bush.
Oh, nice.
This
Lovely, Liz. Lovely.
This was outside the Vons supermarket where I was picking up a few things.
Great.
You know, rosemary smells so delicious. So this is also going to go on my pate platter. And, you know, came with a little Santa in it. So fresh rosemary. So, okay. So let's see. We have that. Then we have 3/4 ounce cranberry juice, 1 ounce ginger beer, and the sprigs of fresh rosemary. So here's what I'm going to do. So I already put in the lime juice and the simple syrup. So now, oh, you know what else I bought? Frequent viewers of Cooking with Liz will know that I never owned a shot glass. So I also now got myself one of these. So this is it, 2022. If things start to go wrong, you'll know what equipment I'm going to. Okay, so.
Shot glass with a mule chaser.
Okay.
Good evening.
So here we go. So I'm gonna go. I don't know how well you can see me. Probably not that well, but.
We can see your MeUndies loungewear.
Yes, Liz, I'm enjoying your MeUndies loungewear.
These are my, yes. I thought that would be festive. I wasn't sure whether the camera angle would get that. So.
Touch, hint.
So, okay, so the vodka now goes in there. And how much, now I dropped this on the floor. How much of the ginger beer? 1 ounce, okay. I bought a nice big bottle of the ginger beer. I was surprised how many different kinds of ginger beer there were at the supermarket. So 1 ounce.
Kind of a thing, ginger beer now.
It is, they had flavored ginger beers, Lian, and I thought, well, isn't the flavor ginger? Like, isn't that the whole idea of ginger beer? But anyway, so a shot glass is 1 ounce, right?
Yep.
Okay, so we got that going in there. Then how much of the cranberry juice cocktail? 3/4 ounce. Okay. Got plenty of this. Could make a few extras. And I thought the only way to go is ocean spray, right? You can't.
It was their recipe.
Yeah.
I'm in the cranberry club, as everyone knows.
Yeah.
So I mentioned that.
And a very exclusive club system.
Very exclusive.
Yeah.
They asked me a lot of questions about cranberries.
What I should have is a table in front of me.
Yes, you should, Liz. Yes.
We used a lot of the time in pre-production because it was
that's true. Yeah,
nobody wanted to be in our pre-production. None of us did. No. And
okay, so here's what I have in here now.
Okay.
Okay, so in here I've got the vodka, the lime juice, the rosemary simple syrup, the cranberry juice, the ginger beer, oh, and a sprig of, okay. All right. So
now Liz is doing this right, but I batch produced mine. I did everything beforehand, and then so made a batch of it because I knew we'd be busy, and Colin had this, and then I just added the ginger beer at the end before I served.
Oh,
and then
yeah.
I rinsed off my rosemary. I would have rinsed off the rosemary before you dunk that in your drink. But no, but it's fine. It's fine.
No, I just realized what I was doing. I did that completely wrong.
It's fine, Liz. It's not a judgment.
I was just dumping the ingredients in instead of following the instructions.
Yeah.
I was supposed to shake the first 4 ingredients together, strain into a cocktail glass. Okay, I missed those steps, but those of you at home, there's still time to do that. Strain into cocktail glass over ice. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm not going to strain. I'm just going to throw some ice in.
It tastes good anyway. It's a winning combination. The raspberry simple syrup is really good.
Yep.
Okay, and it said if you want the non-alcoholic version, obviously this is very tasty anyway, but they also recommended you add a cinnamon stick, and it gives it a little extra kick. So this is the Moscow Mule. Can we all
cheers
to each other?
Cheers.
Cheers.
Special
Astrovia.
to Colin.
I bought 2 mugs.
I just got a nice big piece of rosemary in my mouth. So
Nice.
You know what? The taste of cranberry is great in anything, isn't it?
It's good in anything. And this is not overly cranberry.
And Liz, you still have the price tag on the bottom.
I just noticed that, Julie. Yeah, I didn't. Okay, but
okay.
You'll be surprised where I didn't get it from. The Moscow Mule, the mugs that they had at Crate and Barrel were just too modern, and I wanted one that looked like the old-fashioned hammered. They were more like what you have, Joel, which is nice. But I was going old school. Okay, all right. So that's the Cranberry Mule. Now I wanted to show you. Remember, we have 2. It was 2 drinks and 2 pâtés.
Yeah.
I'm going to show you my pâté. Then Lian, you can show yours.
Yeah.
Okay, so we've talked about this many times. Edna Dolan's Thanksgiving pâté. So here we go. This is, that's a big chunk of pâté there. I got a nice baguette today, and I toasted that, so that has olive oil and herbs on it. I have the cornichons right there.
Excellent, Liz.
So there.
Good work, Liz. Looks really good.
Okay, so
Liz,
I want to say,
Liz, rinse off some of that. Wash the rosemary. You might want and put that with the pâté. It's going to be bafo.
Okay.
Yeah.
But
it looks really good.
It is delicious. But the most important part of the recipe, I followed the step-by-step that Lian posted in the Facebook group. The most important part of the recipe for me was when Lian said, this is just a lot of pots, a lot of pans, a lot of steps, not for the faint of heart. No kidding is what I would say. No kidding. I don't know, I don't have that many pots and pans, but I think I managed to use all of them. And then I mentioned this on the podcast, you need a food processor. I was making things in batches, dumping it into the food processor. I don't own a food processor, but my neighbor Paula loaned me hers. So I'm going to serve myself one now while Lian talks about our vegan pâté.
Yes. Well, it's vegetarian. It's not vegan because it has cream cheese. I do see your international businessman husband going back and forth, Julie.
I know he's taking Oliver out for a walk because I know. Did you see? I was getting him some cues. Yeah, he's walking before Oliver and my husband are heading outside for an evening stroll. Yes.
I'm sorry you can't see Steffi, who's sitting right here. She's right below us. But so this Claire Tansey has a fantastic mushroom pâté, and you just make it with porcini mushrooms and cream cheese. But the key is there is some sherry there. You can either add sherry or brandy. So I added brandy, and then thyme is the spice. And it really, and a squeeze of lemon juice. And it's the lemon, the thyme, and the brandy that just kicked this thing up a notch. So it's absolutely delicious. Now, had we not had a disaster pre-production, I was going to sprinkle some pomegranate seeds over this and plate this differently. But as it was, I just had to throw it, but I put it on a tray. Put it on a tray.
Put it on a tray, Lian. That's it. That's the key to everything.
I was screaming at my husband.
Maybe you could set the tray on fire, Lian. That could be
Set the
nice.
tray on fire if you want.
So it's absolutely delicious. It is vegetarian and really easy to make, and very flavorful. It's really good.
Okay, well, Heidi is saying that she's very hungry all of a sudden. Jenny says, try it, exclamation point. You did it. People are asking if my sous chef came out now that the pate is out. Yes, he's right here at my feet. Maybe I can show you. He's down here. Oh, there he is.
He was, Hooper was doing a lot of barking in the pre-production. Yes, he could sense the tension.
The tension,
Yeah.
And he didn't want any delay on the pate. So, okay. Okay. So there you go. 2 drinks. 2 pates. Let's get this holiday party started. Now we asked you to post your toasts. We got a few toasts in the Facebook group, right, Jules? So you're in charge.
We have some wonderful toasts. We can't read all of them. I just want to highlight some. Sue, you have a beautiful toast. She said, I want to toast both the sisters and the overall Satellite Sister Facebook community for sticking together during these tough 2 years to offer support, love, advice, humor, general friendship when in-person friendliness was rare and often absent. So here, Sue. Okay, cheers. Suzanne wrote,
cheers.
She wants to toast. Okay, yeah, get your mule cups, your
copper
cups.
Trying to get the tag out from underneath mine, but I don't think I can do that without spilling it. So.
Okay, Suzanne wants to toast the 2021 Tuesdays, okay? The podcast highlight of our week. Satellite Sisters is still my favorite podcast, at least 10 years in the running. Thank you, Suzanne. That was so awesome. Okay, cheers. All right.
So far, I'm loving that the toasts are mainly to us. Okay.
Okay. How about Arlene? She has a toast. This is a good one. You're going to use it over the holidays.
Okay.
One to fit the new normal. Here's to staying positive and testing negative. Okay.
Here.
That is a good one. Okay. And okay, we've got to have a toast from Kristen. Okay, who said, my favorite Irish toast feels apt as we close out another pandemic year and hold our breath heading into 2022. As you slide down the banister of life, make the splinters never point the wrong way. So true, Kristen. So true.
Is that an Irish quote?
I have never heard that.
I like it.
But I believe that we can repeat that and use it this season. And I would just like to say, first of all, to light, let us lead us out of darkness, to love ourselves, love our family, our friends, our community, our nation, and to hope for a better 2022.
Amen.
Cheers.
Thank you, Julie. That was nice.
Yeah, beautiful.
Well, you know that some of my lessons of the last 2 years, this is the Cooking with Liz commercial that's part of our sponsorship of the holiday report. So, you know, I keep like my notes, my learnings on the wall. But, you know, one of the big things I was trying to learn this year was no fiascos. You know, it started out as a giant fiasco for me, but it managed to be pretty fiasco free for the rest of the year. So yay for that. And I think 2022, really no fiascos. Also this year, no clumping was one of my lessons, no clumping. Because remember, that's when I made the polenta. But I think you can apply that to life.
Yeah, definitely.
What else
I think that's a good motto for you next year, Liz. No clumping. From no fiascos to no clumping.
Yep, and you know, no eyeballing and baking. I didn't do any baking this year, but anyway, so on behalf of the whole staff here at Cooking with Liz, we'd like to thank the Satellite Sisters for allowing us to be part of this very special show.
Here, here. Cheers.
Yeah, cheers to that.
Cheers. Okay, let me see if there are any other notes here from.
I'm wondering what we're going to do with all this hot brandied coffee. Like, is that going to be weird if I drink it as an iced coffee tomorrow morning? That's probably not advised.
I bet it would taste pretty good, though.
It would, I'm thinking. Or just.
So Maggie said
over ice cream. I'd say get a gallon of vanilla ice cream and you got yourself a party there, you know. That's quite an after party. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so Maggie wanted to know, she said she missed the first half. Is it being recorded? Yes, Maggie, it will record. So it will be right here in the Satellite Sisters Facebook group. You'll be able to see it and you'll be able to see all the comments. You can also, at the top of the Facebook group, you can click on media there. And if you then click on videos, you'll see all of the videos we've ever done, including last year's party, which was also a big success. Let's see.
Recorded, Colin?
That's I know.
I
don't know. It might be.
I hope. Does it automatically record, Liz?
Yes.
Okay. Well, because I mean, there was a lot of scrambling at the end.
Yes. No. I know. No. Let me just say this, Lian. It always has in the past.
Okay.
If it's live in your group, it records.
Okay.
So, and if it doesn't, well, then you lucky people who are here, then it's even more. So people love your toast. Julie Carroll says, thank you for that. Thank you, Bonnie, likes my lighting effects. What else do we have here? Cheers from Judy Allen to all of us. Let's see. I think we're good. So many thank yous. A lot of cheers to you, Julie. People really enjoyed the toast. Okay. Light, love, hope. Thanks, sisters. That's from Adrian. And our sister Monica Dolan says, thank you, Julie Dolan. Okay. All right. There we go. So I think that's it. Was there anything else? Oh, we did want to remind everyone that this Tuesday's podcast episode is really going to, it's our last one of the year, but it's going to be super special because we're collecting all of your messages. The Sat Sisters, Look What I Did 2021, right, Lian? The whole episode is
right.
Where we, you know, the best of some of those all kinds of things people did this year.
Right. We're trying to divide them up into categories. You've done everything from, you know, change jobs, you know, change husbands, change spouses, graduate from high school 40 years later. People have done amazing things learning crafts and doing incredible physical tests and, you know,
caring for people. Can I just say, I spent today reading through all of the posts, and that was such time well spent. And that if you really want to be uplifted, if you're feeling down, not feeling in the mood, feeling like you want to connect, just read these posts. I'm telling you, it will inspire you. It will just make you feel great about humanity and give you hope for 2022, no doubt. So we're going to be talking about that this week, but it was definitely time well spent today.
So if you haven't posted yet, now would be the time to do it because we have a production meeting tomorrow at 1. So after that, it's done. I mean, you can still post, but we can't incorporate your post into the show. But that's our plan for Tuesday, is to sort of figure out how to present that in a way that's as meaningful as the posts are themselves.
Thank you. Okay. And a final thank you to Colin Treidler for the spectacular diabolique.
Cheers.
I cannot believe that worked.
Cheers. Cheers.
I really thought he's going to
Your house is standing. No ER trips. Yes. It all works.
Cheers. Cheers, everybody.
Cheers, everybody.
Oh, I think we're leading this, so we're gonna turn it off now. Thanks,
okay.
everybody.
Thanks, everybody. Bye.
Bye, everybody.